What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm just gonna talk about I'm just gonna speak my mind, um, based on the people I've been around with, the people I had to deal with, and the people I'm currently dealing with, and just my observations with people, and my observations when it comes to this world and why we're here, and like just when it comes to anything in general, when it comes to your life, when it seems like you're not able to manifest anything, or like it seems like there's a lot of stuff holding you back from life, or like maybe spirit holding back from you, from like your from things you want out of life, right? So this video might be all over the place, but let's get to it. So when it comes to people, right? Now with me, I'm not saying I'm like I'm an angel, or like I'm perfect myself, but I do, without a doubt, I do try to be the best version of myself, right? When it comes to dealing with people, when I try to put my best foot forward, right? But unfortunately, no matter what, it just seems like I'm always disappointed whenever I come across just people who I just don't resonate with. Like I mean, like people, like I always come across people who are disrespectful, who are very emotionally unintelligent. We have a lot of dumbass people in this world. Like a lot of people like emotional intelligence, but like it's just crazy because like I don't know, I really can't explain it. So I don't know if it's God's fault, or like the universe trying to it's holding me back from meeting the right types of people. But a lot of people I've come across with, they just don't cut it. Like I did cut a lot of people off, and I still am cutting people off. But like, you can't cut everyone off. There are times where you have to force to be around people through like work situations, through life. You have to force yourself to be around dumb people. A lot of people lack emotional intelligence. A lot of people fall easy to addictions, and I don't want to sound a hypocrite, because if you're a human, if you're automatically going to have an addiction. It can be a good addiction or a bad addiction. Well, not good or bad, but in this world, in this human experience, you're always going to be, you're always going to fall into addictions. But what I mean when I say a lot of people that I don't like that have addictions, I'm talking about like when it comes to like toxicity, when it comes to like just I don't know, just erase that. I've just not. Never mind. I actually take that back. But what I'm saying is that like the people I come across with, right? Like I just don't fucking agree with how they operate. Like I don't like they're very like they think it's cool to talk down to people. They think it's cool to like how they act, just how they what they do. I'm not with that shit. Like a lot of people, for example, they drink a lot of alcohol, they smoke, and I'm not with that shit. I don't do shit like that. Like they partake in activities that aren't good for them, and me, I'm not like that. Like I'm the type of person where like I'm trying to better myself, so I'm not trying to waste my time like that. Like I've been there, done that. I'm too over that shit. But like I'm always around people who just like to fuck around a lot, and I'm not with that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, if they do it every single day and like they're being disrespectful towards you in the process, right? But I just been around people who just like they'll disrespect me, like they'll talk down on me, and like and then but then they'll be cool with me. Well, like they want to hang out with me, right? They want my energy, but then they'll talk down, or like they'll try to disrespect me, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell is wrong with you guys, right? But and I understand, like, it deals with like maybe lack of maybe I'm not setting stronger boundaries, or I'm not like standing up for myself. It's stuff like that. But just the fact that I have to do a lot of shit like that continuously over and over again, that's a problem. I feel like it deals with spiritual warfare, because like I'm not experiencing dealing with disrespectful people. Not even that, but people I just don't like really resonate with. I have to act a certain way towards people. Like it's a shallow connection, like I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I'm just not happy or pleased with the people I'm around with. I'm always around like just very emotionally immature people, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like they're selfish. That they're very poor at teaching. They're not good at leadership abilities. They don't have morals. I mean, I'm gonna go that extreme, but like they're lacking in emotional intelligence. So I view most adults as little children in adult bodies. There's this time I remember this one time where where I told myself, because I'm always coming across like just dumbass people, right? And I always tell myself this, um, pretend you're dealing with disabled children, but in adult bodies. As fucked up as that may sound, I truly mean that shit, and because that's how adults act like these days. I'm not sure because it was the programming, like the Wi-Fi, the fucking chemtrails, the bad foods, the GMO foods, the chemicals the elites are putting in these foods. I don't know what it is, but I just view fucking adults as like little disabled children. And no, I got nothing against disabled children. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like emotionally disabled, like just fucking stupid. They don't have common sense. You know what I'm saying? Just rude motherfuckers, right? Just assholes, you know? Not assholes in a good way, assholes in a bad way. Because you could be an asshole in a good way. Like usually people call you asshole in a good way. Like it means like you set strong boundaries, you don't tolerate bullshit, and like you speak your mind pretty much. But when it comes to moral rights and shit, a lot of people have a problem with people who set strong boundaries and who speak their mind to stand up for themselves, right? But yeah, it does get frustrating. I'll question God. I'll question the universe. Like, yo, why would you, like, why am I keep attracting these types of people? And I understand, like, trust me, like, I booked a lot of tarot readings. I studied a lot of spirituality, a lot of healing work, and like energy and shit. And, like, when it comes to this realm, when you're when I learned this from other people as well. Basically, when you have an inner child wound, you're gonna attract people who are gonna disrespect you. I don't know. It's some shit like that. Basically, when you're like when you don't have strong boundaries, when you come from toxic parents who fucking like just emotionally traumatize and damage you, even with family members. If you haven't healed from that, you're gonna attract a lot of bullshit into your life. You're gonna attract a lot of shallow, dumbass people. You're gonna attract a lot of just stupid shit. A lot of negative shit. A lot of toxic shit from people, man. And I look back at my life, and I feel like it seems like my life is pre-planned. Like I can see how my life is. I can see how my life plays out, right? And I can't really explain it, but like it's like I can see through the bullshit of my life. Like it's not a coincidence that I was born into a very dysfunctional family who are very abusive, who doesn't know how to treat me with respect, right? And now, and then after that, long story short, I cut all my family members off. Like there's a lot of dysfunction. There's a lot of like domestic violence. There's a lot of like physical altercations. There's a lot of verbal altercations, and like there are times where I had to call the cops a lot, and like it's just I thank God I'm away from my family now. I joined the military. Now I'm away from them. Now I don't got to deal with them. I literally blocked all my family members. Like they ain't shit, But not only that, but so I've dealt with them, right? But there is not just them that are toxic. I've dealt with like very dysfunctional, toxic people at the workplace. I've dealt with toxic assholes, especially at the workplace, and like quote unquote friends, which they're not really friends. They just want to use you, or like they want to talk down on you. They want to be around your energy. Just weird ass people like that. I've been around people where they'll always like just look at me or stare at me in public. I don't know, man. Like me, like I have a very bad view of like I view human beings. I view most people as fucking just weird, man. Like I don't really.